mi dite
Andiamo, forza! No, ma non devi stare.
Devo mandarti a disparo.
si è volatilizzato. Me ne vado.
Ecce qui togli peccata mondo.
عرفوا ده اللي جبانه
ليس مهما كما ظننت ساسا.
صدقني الله
Silence, you children of gods, and heed my tale of time's beginning. All was dark. There was no sand. There was no sea, no earth, nor sky, no grass, nor wind. Till fire met ice in the gasping void.
Masih hasar, masih janas. Alajars, Hatakar, Guarpeti Pachars. Harsh, si balti guarsh. Ma, ul, udams, winja, waita, waika. Hawaija salwai, takar, palhur, winja laja daus.
First, they took your family and your riches. Then they took your health and your pride. Finally, they left you to die. What will you do, exile, when there is nothing left but to live or die? Thirsty, dead woman? Shall I cut you down from that corpse tree? It might kill you. You civilized women are soft. Your lives are not nailed to your spines. Where I come from, we kill our enemies in battle. We don't leave them in the desert to die like dogs. So, you live again, dead woman. Now that you've chosen, what will you become? This land does not love men. You are marked, and you cannot cross the ghost fence wearing that. It might have been kinder to leave you on the cross. Live, love, burn with life, slay and survive. We will meet again, dead woman.
We are ready, my king.
Tell me, Vinekis, have you ever gone fishing with your son?
No, never. A soldier's life is all I've had the honor to know.
I would have liked to have gone fishing with my son. But now... let us meet our fate, shall we? Spartans! Every breath that you have taken has led you to this moment. Every drop of blood, sweat, and tear, all of it has led to where you stand right now. The Persians come to make slaves of us all. I have a better idea. I say we drench the gods with their bloods! What say you, Spartans? For our sons! For our daughters! For Sparta!
Φαντασίαν πλέον.
Τι τούτο είναι?
Τι είναι τούτον?
Κατενεχείρασα των περιβεραίων της θυγατρός μου, οστενινή, ημικρηματίας. Ήβευσε 10 δραχμάς. Εσύ επιλέγεις τον κύριο. Ήβευσε 10 δραχμάς.
Έναν εξάδελφο και έχω, ως της Ορυσίδιος. Λέγει ούτως ότι συμμορεί Αθηνά την περιοχή λιμένεται, η φαρπάζουσα ύπνος, τη βοηθεία σκευοφύλακος εξάστεως.
Εις σκευοφύλαξ, εννοείς κλέπτους ή υπούς υπό του υπηκού
Τη βοήθεια
κατασχετέντες.
σκευοφύλακος εξάστερος.
Οποίον κίνδυνον ενέχει ένας ης σκευοφύλαξ, εννοείς κλέπτους ή υπούς υπό του υπηκού κατασχετέντες. Οποίον κίνδυνον ενέχει ένας βόλησης.
Όχι. Ούτως φυσί, τον σκευοφύλακαν γιγνός κιν τους ιχνευτάς, ή την εσπληροφορούσι πι ζώα υπάρχουν, πια χειρώνες πλήρησή του ισί.
Τίνος ισί πηγέ, ουκούν συμμορείτε πληροφορία λαμβάνουν σε πια αδικία ύπους διαθέτει και πρώτη κλέβουση.
Αληθώς. Και πολλούς τούτους ευθύσεις ηθικούς.
You're plotting a new course again, aren't you?
The currents before us are ever-changing. We must adapt and press forward if we are to see our journey's end.
And how will we know when we get there? From this screen came the giant Ymir, first of all beings. Proud Ymir, cruelly killed, yet from whose bones and blood and brains the world was made. The world you walk and war upon.
Eivor, here's a tune for you. Want to liven your step.
Oh, there you are, my little dringer. Go. So, you see our king? Yes, good. Did you find the ring? Yes. Now for our little plan. You see us talking, quiet as a wood mouse, and surprise him with our gift. You hold it out, like this, look him in the eyes and you say, Styrbjörn King, may our clans be forever bonded in friendship and in love. Think you can do that for me? Good. Tonight, you will be the cord that unite our people. I'm so proud of you, Eivor. Get up, boy.
Do you feel pity, friends, when you look upon these wretches? Well, wash it from your hearts. For these are the villains who seek to turn Skara into a pit of depravity. Elves, dwarves, drow, and practitioners of the dark arts. Enemies all, whose wicked lives must end if our city is to live in peace again.
That's what you get.
真是一片惨淡光景啊！想不到这个国家已经如此荒芜贫瘠了。 曹操，字孟德，夏侯惇和夏侯渊的堂兄弟。富有判断力和决断力的英杰，如今还只是洛阳的一名官吏。奉命镇压黄巾起义的曹操，前往了中原，但他的双眼却看向了战乱之后的未来。
Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Beaver bugger me.
Welcome, weary traveler. Nothing is as it seems in the medieval world of Black Death. Find sanctuary in this eerie town that does not exist on any of the maps you have seen before. The Black Death is a horrible plague that drives its victims insane and causes extreme paranoia. It has infected most of this town's residents and seeks to claim your sanity too. Do you think you have what it takes to brave the dark and unforgiving plains that surround the cursed town of Clayton? Are you brave enough to face the Black Plague as it scorns the land by day and all the terrors that lurk in the shadows in the dead of night? Steel yourself and be prepared to explore while unraveling the secrets within this world.
God be with you.
I need to get out of here.
You here again, boy? Didn't I tell you how much trouble I'd be in if I let you, of all people, out?
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Hungry, are you? You should go and see the cook. She's good-hearted, especially if you come with some coin. For anything else, you should see a fellow called Votava. Folk aren't too fond of him, because he's as surly as a wet cat. But he can get you just about anything. I saw him by the granary. You'll recognize him easy. He looks like he's never had a decent meal in his life.
That business with Sigismund turned out well in the end, didn't it?
Aye, that was a good start. Now we need to drive him and his war horse out of Bohemia for good.
死を恐れるな。飲み込まれるぞ。習わし、武勇、誉れ、それが我らが道だ。我らこそ島の勇士、我らこそモノノフだ。では足立殿、奴らの息をくじいてまいれ。よっ！よく聞け！腕に覚えのものあらばいいでよ！なだ、チムニだ。我こそは足立晴信、かの足立義信が五代の末裔なり。 我に下るか。
誉れなき者には情け無用。さあかかれ。手を離せ。島を守れ。かかれ。
Who goes there?
A friend of the temple.
Fluaurak. The Council's message was absolute. You're not welcome here.
I must speak with the Grand Master.
He's in session. They all are. Another day, perhaps.
King Philip disagrees.
Damn you, man. Why you're not rotting in a cell at this moment, I cannot fathom.
We are betrayed. Draw your swords, men. Defend the temple. Not you, brother. I have a different task for you. Come with me.
The past is not lost. The past lives inside us. Encoded in the double helix are the experiences of our ancestors. After 3 decades of research, our engineers have forged the cutting edge of bio...
この命に変えても前進せねばなるまいぞ。
時は戦国末期。日の本すべてを焼いた戦火は未だに勢い衰えず、山深いアシナの国にも燃え広がっていた。
野良犬が心すらなくしたか。ああ、共に来るか、飢えた狼。
そして戦場で拾われた狼は修行の末熟達の忍びとなった。
1476, the dawn of a new era for Italy. Art, culture, and science are flourishing under the guidance of inspired minds.
Sapevo che non mi avresti deluso, padre Maffei. Va subito da Giovanni. Digli che dovrà ripartire molto presto. Io sveglierò Lorenzo. E tu, padre, ricordati, il tuo silenzio è sacro. Questi segreti nascono qui e muoiono qui. Nessuno dovrà conoscere il contenuto di questa lettera. Hai capito? Bene, puoi andare ora.
L'avevo già visto quell'uomo.
Conosco. Laggiù! Là! Prendetelo!
Ehi! Vergogna!
Vergogna!
Vattene! Guardati che canta!
戦場で拾われた狼は修行の末熟達の忍びとなった。
忍びの掟は忘れまいな。親の次に大事なもの、お前の心に刻むがよい。あれが今日からお前の主だ。命を賭して守る。たとえ奪われるとも必ず取り戻すのだ。よいな、狼よ。
Go to Campo San Anselmo. Next to the wine merchant there is a statue. Our man will be waiting for you there.
Do not fail us.
Ti faccio fiducia.
歴史を田村討ち取ったり。
剣聖芦名一心、国取りの決戦であった。
Cosa tramano i tuoi padroni? Parla! Oh Dio mi sia testimone, ti taglierò la gola.
Non sta a te disporre della mia vita. I miei segreti verranno con me. Ci vediamo all'inferno.
Miserabile.
Ah, Giovanni, hai scoperto qualcosa a Venezia?
Ho sottratto questa lettera. Datele un'occhiata, vostra magnificenza. Reca il sigillo dei Barbarico.
Non mi sono mai fidato di loro. Gonfaloniere.
È una lettera criptata. Ci vorranno diverse ore per svelarne i segreti. Ti chiamerò quando avrò finito, Giovanni. Va a riposare. Padre Maffei.
Beard's honest opinion. You ask me, can this new captain promise you a life of prizes, plunder, and adventure? Aye. For amongst all the gentlemen of fortune sailing these West Indies, he ranks amongst the most clever. There was a time when I thought myself the deadliest scourge of these seas. But this man is a fearsome dog that feeds off trouble and turmoil. I seen him clear the deck of a Spanish galleon like it were nothing. Fighting like a devil, dressed as a man. And he's a canny one. Knows his way round every crag and crevice of these islands. So if it's fortune and adventure you seek, then Captain Edward Kenway's your man. Only, don't meddle in his private affairs. For there's more mystery to that man than even I dare ask.
Indoors, son. We need you strong. Okay. All right, let's head out. Ain't sure what we're gonna find out here, Dutch. We have to try. Stay close. We'll do our best to stick to the trail. This goddamn weather. Been 2 days or more like this now. Oh, it has to blow over soon. Bridge coming up. Take it easy. Hey, move up alongside me. Can't see you back there.
Can't believe we lost Davy, too.
He's the last one, Arthur. No more. We need to get those people warm and fed.
At least we don't need to worry about Pinkertons tailing us in this.
A couple more days, we'll be on the other side. You need to help me pick the others back up. You're the only one I can rely on to stay strong right now.
We got fire and shelter. That's a start.
Excuse me. Can I get a little room here?
Stop hassling people. What's the problem here?
I ain't afraid of you. Ain't no escape now. Go down.
I hope you don't like your teeth too much. Go down.
Ginger. That's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, he's Sherlock grumpy. Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
Ah, that's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Ah, at last. I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on. We'll go together.
brother George. It is as I feared. London has fallen. Thrice I have written to you begging your aid. Thrice you've responded with silence. And yet I write again. So desperate my need, so few my options. I need you. London needs you. You would say it is too great of a task, or that it is not yet time to strike. Patience, you would counsel. But whilst you wait, the Templars consolidate their power. They have chosen a Grand Master so ruthless, so thorough, one might think Reginald Birch himself had returned. His name is Crawford Starrick, and he intends to rule the world. There is no aspect of society he does not control, no industry that escapes his grim touch. By day, it is corrupt merchants and venal politicians who hold court. Come night, a vicious street gang known as the Blighters strikes terror in the hearts of all. There is no business untainted by his poison, no person unexploited, be it by duplicity or force. Our enemy has designs on the highest office of them all. And so, as you look inward, and dare I say it, afraid, Crawford Starrick's ambition is fixed on the beyond, to kingdoms and continents as yet unconquered, though not for long, for he knows, as I have warned you time and time again, whosoever controls London controls the world.
The iron ship's from here. The Templar running things is Rupert Ferris and our target 1. Target 2 is Sir David Brewster, who's got his hands on a bauble that could ruin us in this wretched war. Think you both can handle it?
What a question.
All right. My mistake. Ladies and gentlemen, the unstoppable Fry twins. See them nightly at Covent Garden.
George, honestly, I've studied the plans of the laboratory and have every route covered.
And I've got all I need right here. I'll extend your regards to Ferris.
Chat later, George. We've a train to catch.
Jacob! Evie! May the creed guide you vagrants!
Poor man. More afraid than ever. The years have not been kind.
Evie Fry, where do you get it from?
The same place as you, Jacob.
Have fun.
Don't die.
The other workers. That's his trap and get the machine fixed. And send me some laudanum for my head.
Coming right up.
In front lines, the Entente and Central Powers fight to gain ground in a narrow sector of the front. They can achieve this by capturing and defending a series of trench lines.
aren't giving this up without a fight!
Tommy? Thomas Angelo. Detective Norman. You alone? No self-respecting badges coming in here unless it's the health inspector.
What can I get you?
Just a coffee. Thanks. Dip your beak. No, thanks. Suit yourself. So, yeah. Said on the phone you might have a proposition for me.
That's right.
Well, if you're looking to set up a gravy train, you called the wrong cop. I'm not looking for any, associates.
Good. Because I'm on the nut. Can't even pay for the coffee. I mostly drove nights, because the money was better. It was at the end of one of those shifts, when I first met Polly and Sam. Shit!
There's a taxi here. We'll be okay. Move it. Come on.
Where to?
Anywhere. Fast.
My name is Vito Scaletta. I was born in Sicily in 1925. That little guy's me. I'm standing there with my parents and my sister Francesca in front of our old house. I don't really remember too much about the old country, except that we were pretty hard up. And then one day my father decided it was time to move away. Away from Sicily, across the ocean, to start a new life in America. Never in my life had I seen anything as fantastic as Empire Bay. It was beautiful. On the other hand, I'd never seen anything filthier, more disgusting than our new shithole of an apartment. The American dream was more like a nightmare. My father started working at the port for the guy who arranged our immigration. It was backbreaking work, and what little money he made mostly went towards booze. Eventually, my parents sent me to school. I had to learn English. I sure as hell wasn't going to do that in a neighborhood full of Italians. That's where I met Joe.
Come on, Vito, hurry it up. We ain't got all night.
Over time, Joe and I got to be best friends. And since we were both poor and there wasn't much work around, we started a little business of our own.
Freeze! Police! Stop! Vito, this way! Throw me to bed! Stop! Don't shoot!
Shit.
Okay, you bastard. Spread your legs. Fuck. Now put your hands on the fence.
I'm sorry, Vito.
Well, that one time it didn't work out so good. The year was 1943. America was at war, and the army was looking for guys who spoke the language to help with the invasion of Sicily. I was 18, and anything seemed better than jail. Who says you can't go home again?
This is London. You will now hear a statement by the Prime Minister.
I am speaking to you from the Cabinet Room at 10 Downing Street. This morning, the British ambassador in Berlin handed the German government a final note. I have to tell you now. This country is at war with Germany.
My father asked me if I was truly ready to go to war. He told me that the good soldier kills without thinking of his enemy as a human being. In the moment he sees him as a fellow man, he's no longer a good soldier. And I was a good soldier. God help me. Within each of us lie the seeds of an undefined greatness. We are the fathers of our own future. That future must be chosen, nurtured, guided. It must be driven with conviction. Lest our lesser natures let it stray into shadow.
With unmatched ferocity.
Operation Husky. I was assigned to the 504th Parachute Infantry. On the 11th of July, we were supposed to be dropped over the southern coast of Sicily. But we got hit by flak and had to bail out. Way behind enemy lines. Only 3 of us made it. If it wasn't for the local resistance, we wouldn't have had a chance. So when Mussolini's soldiers came into the town and started rounding everybody up, we decided to return the favor.
Se nessuno parla, quest'uomo morirà. Eh?
No, per favore, no.
Today, with our allies, we embark on an operation of unparalleled importance to establish a beachhead at Normandy and roll back the German aggression that has terrorized Europe for the past 5 years. We are all that separates the world from darkness. This, if we prevail, our triumph will be etched into the hearts and minds of a grateful world for untold generations. I'm talking about glory, gentlemen. True glory.
Colonel Davis sure can give a nice speech. His pep talk reminded me of the one Coach Johnson gave us on our Thanksgiving Day game versus Austin. I'm sure you remember we lost that game by 42 points. Always looking over Pearson's shoulders, Lieutenant Turner. He's got him on a tight leash. But if Pearson breaks free, we'll all get bit. Ever since I could hold a rifle, I wanted to be like you, Paul. You've always been a tough act to follow. But I'm damn sure gonna try. It's now or never.
Hey, I wish I was coming home to her.
Yeah, just wait till we hit Paris.
Seems like a long way off. Remember, no digging in at the shore. Gotta advance. You need to stay low and do not bunch up. Stick to your training, you're gonna make it through. I'm proud to lead you fellas into battle. Anytime, anywhere.
All right, give him hell, boys!
The beaches are supposed to be flattened, right?
Sound scared, Private.
No, sir.
You should be.
Daniel, got a light?
Sure thing.
Everybody down! Watch out! Get down! 500 yards! We're gonna have to pull off! No! Stay on mission! You're taking us in! We want them drifting! I can't see the landmark!
You heard the lieutenant! Full speed!
Incoming! Hold tight! God damn it! 200 yards! 20 seconds! Same plan! Get to the seawall!
Corporals and James, get the Bangalore to the wire! Fast! Everybody ready! Here we go!
Off the ramp! There's no cover!
That was an order, goddammit! Drop it!
Over the side! Get your head down and keep moving!
Are you okay, Aunt Savannah?
We wanted to make the world a better place. I chose to do it from a lab and a boardroom. But Jessica wanted to fight.
Happy birthday, Mommy.
You have a beautiful heart, Lucy. Just like your mother.
Lankin's mother abandoned him in 1947, a couple of years after he was born. His mother, I heard she was Dominican. I always figured his father was white, maybe even Italian. Not that it mattered. Back then, if you looked black, black. Same as today, I suppose. He stayed at the orphanage until 1958.
Now, when did you meet Lincoln Click? 1966. I was running Black Ops out of Laos on behalf of the CIA. He was loaned out to me via joint CIA-DOD task force.
He was a quiet boy. Good boy.
2 Purple Hearts, a Bronze Star, and the Distinguished Service Cross. He served his country with honor and distinction.
After the city closed the orphanage, he fell in with Sammy Robinson. Sammy ran the black mob over in Delray Hollow. I can't say I approved, but orphan colored boys didn't have a lot of options back then. Boys like Lincoln, ones who've been abandoned, they're always looking for a home. Always looking for a place to belong. I think he thought he'd find it in the army. Thing is, once that's lost, you can never get it back again. When he returned from the war, Lincoln ended back up over at Sammy's. Now, Sammy owed the Italian mob a whole lot of money, and he needed Lincoln's help. It's a damn shame what happened. It breaks my heart.
Still say this is the craziest goddamn thing I ever heard. Using real money to rob the feds.
Well, hell, man, not like this is our cash. This all came from Scaletta. Besides, peanuts compared to what we're gonna haul out of there.
Is everything we need to burn?
Yeah, that's it. I grabbed the keys to the truck, then we can get the fuck out of here.
Welcome to Pull the Trigger 101. Private Allen here is going to do a quick weapons demonstration to show you locals how it's done. No offense, but I see a lot of you guys firing from the hip and spraying bullets all over the range. You don't end up hitting the damn thing and it makes you look like an ass. Private Allen, show them what I'm talking about.
I miss her every day.
Your mom was, she was very brave. Just like her grandpa. Until we meet again.